today's video, we are going to be going over my top 5 favorite drugstore eyeshadow palettes. These are all palettes that you can get either at Walmart, Target, Ulta, very reasonably priced. You can order most of these online if you're an online shopper like I am. I don't really like going out into the store. And bonus information, I'm wearing some of my favorite drugstore face products. So check the description box below for what I'm wearing today. I'm going to dive right in. I'm going to kind of go in order of favorite. I'm going to start with, one of my favorites and then end with the one that I think everybody should own. So I'm going to start off with what I'm actually wearing today. This is something that has sat in my collection for a while, and I've not really, I tried it out for a little bit, then I let it go, and then I came back to it. It is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Eye Contour Light and Shade. Now, if you are a makeup lover, you can look at this and tell it is a dupe for the Shade and Light eyeshadow palette by Kat Von D. Obviously formula-wise, it's different, but shade for shade match, it's almost identical. This, I believe I picked it up for less than $10. I will insert all of them right here. I will also insert swatches. This is all matte. It comes with 12 shades. It's beautiful neutrals. I'm using it on my eye today. I used this little quad here with a little bit of this shade right here in my outer corner. So if you're looking for a good neutral loving eyeshadow palette, this is a good option. I picked mine up at Ulta. Next, I'm going to hop into a Morphe palette. Now, while Morphe is not technically considered drugstore, it is super affordable. They run sales all the time. Plus, you can use a coupon from Ulta, the 350 off 15 that they have if you download the app. This is the Morphe eyeshadow palette. What shade? 25B, Bronzed Mocha. Now this one is another neutral loving eyeshadow palette. Now this one does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one has 8 shimmers and the rest are matte. To me, this is like these rows right here, transition shades. Something you can build an everyday look. If you're not super adventurous, you don't want a lot of glitter, you don't need a whole lot of color, this is something I would reach for. You have a lot of options and a lot of area to play. Morphe is a great brand if you're looking for something affordable, but you want to play around with more than just like a trio or a quad. The only thing is, it doesn't come with a mirror. Neither did the Makeup Revolution one. Doesn't come with one either. It's just plain, cheap packaging. But I mean, you are getting it for less than $20. And it's not, as far as size-wise, as you can see, I mean, it's the same size as my head. So I wouldn't necessarily travel with this one. Next, we're going to go into one recent discovery. You can, if you want more information about these, I did a full brand review on Collab. I did a full face. These are their little 8-pan eyeshadows. I have the palette Best of the Day and Get Ready With Me. Now, these are my 2 favorites. They do have several options. The Get Ready With Me, I know you're thinking, okay, another neutral palette. This one, the metallics, it has 3 mattes and the rest are metallics. These are beautiful. I would apply the metallics with my finger personally. They're a little bit crumbly if you go straight in with a brush. This is an everyday palette, no mirror, but it's sized perfectly for travel. It will fit in your purse. The next one, this is my personal favorite of the 2, is Best of the Day. I love the color scheme. We have some burgundies, a little bit of a burnt orange here. Have a very deep bronze color and some gold and this perfect transition shade right here. This one is my favorite. I love the other one. The shade, the formulas are great, but because I have so many options for neutral browns, I reach for a few others, but this one right here, you need it. I believe it is like $14.99, but Sally's is great about doing sales all the time. Like when I bought all my Collab stuff, it was buy one, get one free. So you can do that and stock up on a few things. I'm also absolutely obsessed with their Wow mascara. I'm wearing it today. Like I didn't even put on false lashes because that mascara is amazing. Now I'm going to hop into a popular brand you've probably heard of or seen on Pinterest. It is NYX. This is the Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette in warm neutrals. Now this is something I believe, again, you know, no mirror. This is something I believe has been out for quite a while. Didn't really catch my attention. And then Ulta had a display where you could swatch the colors. And I swatched like 2 or 3 and I'm thinking, all right, this is Drugstore. My favorite row is right here. To me, you can set up any look with a medium cool tone brown like that. And then you do have a little bit of warmth down here at the bottom. There are some metallics. Nothing is super shimmery, so they're very workable shades. They do have a berry toned one and a version of this that has very loud pops of color like hot pinks and some teals. I believe there's a yellow. So this formula, I've not tried the other ones, but I really enjoy the warm neutrals. Perfect size for traveling. You get a ton. You get 16 shades in this compact little square, so this is wonderful. And the next I'm going to end with my all-time favorite. I use this palette all the time, and it is one perfectly sized for travel. This is the Maybelline City Mini Palette. Now, before you get super excited, I know there are a ton of options in this City Mini type format, but I have 3 here that I recommend. Not all are created equal when it comes to these, so kind of be leery of some of them that you might see that I've not mentioned. I've not tried all of them, but I have 1 or 2 that I absolutely do not like. I will list those in the description box below as well, so you can have that information. But my all-time favorite City Mini palette is the Matte About Town. This is a super basic, perfect eyeshadow palette. You have some warm browns, you have some cool browns. To me, if you're needing an everyday type thing, you don't want a whole lot of fuzz, you cannot go wrong with this one. Absolutely love it. And another one they've recently come out with, I'm really into the mustard yellow color right now. It's something I feel like complements my hair. I'm really enjoying that color. So when they came out, ooh, mine's dusty. When they came out with the High Rise Sunset City Mini Palette, I was all about it. You have some mustard yellows, some burnt orange, rusty colors. This is beautiful. These are all matte as well. So if you're wanting a shimmer, I would go with the Rooftop Bronzes. It is a brown color family, but they are all shimmer. You can see. Light is messing up. But these are all shimmer. So if you're wanting to, like, you could even, for the price of less than what you'd spend on a higher end palette, buy these 2, the Matte About Town and the Rooftop Bronze, and you have everything. You have your mattes, you have your shimmers, anything you could need. These 3, if I were to lose these, they were to break or whatever, I would repurchase these absolutely. So these are my favorite drugstore eyeshadow palettes. Definitely more out there. I tried to limit it to a top 5 so it's not as overwhelming. I will be doing a little series of these top 5s. I have some planned for the rest of this month. Top 5 face palettes, like contour, bronze, blush, things like that. I have a top 5 higher end palettes. I do have several eyeshadow palettes that I've spent quite a bit of money on, but these are reasonably priced. I believe they are all under $20. You can use coupons, especially if you shop at Ulta online. A lot of times you can get free gifts, so I highly recommend any of these. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. You'll be notified of all my future videos. Give me a thumbs up, put a comment below. my video, and I'll see you in the next